average person has 10 seconds between blinks.
Having someone love you unconditionally, it's amazing.
And this is Miss Jordan. She's a new teacher-student counselor.
Everyone can't have that fairy tale.
I do it because I love you.
You may not get it, but I do. My husband loves me.
See, I need pointers.
How about happy wife, happy life? I got it. The overprotective husband.
You're wrong. I just hope that you don't end up dead wrong.
I bust my ass to make sure you had the things you need, and you don't appreciate any of that.
You fought half the battle for him already.
You could have done something,
You have to go help her.
but you didn't.
It's only a blink away.
Alright, so we got the director of the movie Blink here today. So we're gonna let you go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us about your movie.
What's good? My name is Courtney Glaudé. I am the writer, director, producer of Blink the movie, which will be in theaters March 2nd through 8th here in Atlanta, also in Houston. Blink is a story about a couple that deals with domestic violence, and the movie just basically shows the mentality of the female why she stays, the mentality of the male why he chooses to do it, and also the people around them and their mental state of why they choose to look at it and turn the other cheek. So we really go into like deep in the domestic violence topic.
Okay. So now, since it is about domestic violence, like, was that something that you had to deal with, or is that a situation that was close to you?
Yeah, like when I was a kid, my mom was in a domestic violent relationship, and the thing about it is we went for Fifth Ward. If anybody knows what Fifth Ward is, but violence wasn't a thing that was shocking to me. It was the fact of when he would come back, she would present him to me again in like this shiny new thing. And my mom's a really straightforward type of woman, so when she would present, it was like a bribe, like it would always come with something. So that let me know as a kid, she knows there's something wrong with this too, because when he comes back, I get some new shoes. So when he comes back, I get my favorite food or whatever it is. So for my mom to change up her personality like that, I always knew was something wrong, and that always baffled me. Why she would do that. Was it fear or whatever it was?
Okay, so what message do you want viewers to take away when they actually watch the movie?
Really, I want them to start a conversation. One of the underlying titles is "You Are Me" or "You Know Me." So I want viewers to really understand that if they're not the one that's been in a domestic violent relationship, they know someone. Because hiding it is super, super easy. It's like day and night. So I want people just to go away understanding that this is a really, really heavy topic, and a lot of America and probably the world goes through it. This is not like a race thing. This is not a financial thing. You can be black, white, Asian. Everybody goes through it. You can be rich. You can be poor. Everyone goes through it, and it's a topic that no one has talked about before in this nature. So I really, really want them to engage. I want them to enjoy themselves, but I want them to understand that this story is a real story. This is someone's story to the nature.
Okay. So now, this is your first film.
Yep.
So what can we expect, after this project?
Content.
Okay.
Content, mainstream content. As an independent filmmaker, we don't have to be labeled as every time people think about independent and indie, they think about low budget or cheap. Like with technology, we don't have to be that way anymore. Like we can do exactly what the mainstream, the majors are doing now. Like there is a lane for us, and at this particular time, AMC offered me the opportunity to do it on a major scale. So yes, it is my first film, but I'm out there competing with everyone that's out there, and I'm not just competing with independent filmmakers. It's out there on the same bracket as any other film that's coming out. You can do it. You don't need anything, and in my opinion, you don't need anything but what God gives you. That's my whole thing. You need nothing but what God gives you. If God gave you this talent, He wants you to do something with it. So get out there and do it because it's possible.
Okay, so what can you tell us when you and AMC?
It's a partnership. AMC don't own me, I don't own them. We don't. There's no middleman. I didn't have to go through a lawyer. I didn't have to go through an agent. This is an independent filmmaker that did his research, reached out to AMC themselves, and put together something, stayed in their email, found out who I needed to talk to, and partnered with them. I have content, they have a platform for me to put it on. They need content, I need a platform to put it on. And that's for every filmmaker out there. Like all of these middlemen that you keep having in the middle, that's not necessarily what you need. Just get out there and like grind and do the work yourself, and you will find out that everybody has a door that can be walked through. You just gotta find it.
Okay. So now Allstate is also back in this film as well, right?
I'm sorry?
Allstate is also...
Allstate came aboard with the Purple Purse campaign. I believe they have Serena Williams as well. Allstate is really getting behind domestic violence, which is great to see, like a Fortune 500 company actually care about something of that nature. So they're getting behind it right now. Also, we are in talks with a few more companies at this point right now that are really getting behind it. But Purple Purse is the campaign that we're running with Allstate at this point. Okay. And we're looking to get a national campaign with them as well. They're very supportive of what we're doing.
Okay, so that's definitely what's up. So now, how do you think that domestic violence actually affects the Black community?
It's a secret at this point right now. We were taught to everything that goes on in the house stays in the house. So it's a secret, you know, this happened to mom, we can't go outside and talk about it. So what happens is, what we don't understand is that our children are seeing these things and they're growing up to be these people. Because kids, we don't, as a child, I'm not going by what my mom told me, I'm going by what I saw happen to her and what I saw her do. It's not words don't raise children, actions do. So in this community, when we keeping it silent, we're not telling our kids what's right and wrong. So a male could grow up thinking that this is the way to treat a woman, or a woman can grow up and be like, this is the way to treat a man, and it's toxic, and nobody's talking about it. You know, we're just told that, you know, what stays in the house what goes on in the house stays in the house.
Right. So now, what actually made you want to have this as your first film concept? Because I'm pretty sure you probably could have did like action or something. I wanted to do something with a purpose.
I wanted to do something that would change people. I wanted to do something that would inspire people. I wanted to do something that made people think. And I say this all the time, like God gave me my gift. I can't be looking out I can't look out for myself and not look out for the purpose that He had, that He gave me the gift for.
Right.
Like that's backwards. So I wanted to do something that was going to affect people. I wanted to do something that would matter. I really wanted to do something that was purposeful. So this is His gift, not mine.
All right, that's what's up, man. So I'm gonna take too much of your time.
Oh no, you good. We can talk all day. I like good questions.
So again, the movie is in theaters when?
March 2nd through the 8th. AMC in Atlanta and Houston. Blink. You can get your tickets right now. They are up.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I have Courtney in there. Okay, right here. Okay. All right. Courtney.
Thank you so much, guys.
So just tell us, you know, how you feel about tonight, because tonight is the movie premiere. What's on your mind, man?
Man, tonight is the movie premiere here in Houston. I feel amazing. Man, look at this crowd. Everybody's here. Great event. This is how Houston natives do it. I'm definitely, I'm coming to do it big in Atlanta too, but it's a great feeling. I really hope everybody enjoyed the film. I'm excited. My boy came out to holler at me, man. Holler at me, man. It's a good feeling.